Welcome to Kingdom of Nerds, everyone. How's everyone doing? Everyone doing tonight?
Great, yay!
Good.
Yes,
Yay.
second episode. Let's go.
Sophomore episode
So, what you guys did this weekend?
produced by Brucifer.
Executive producer, Crucifer.
What we do this weekend? Family
Yeah.
time.
Nice. You got anything planned for tomorrow?
Barbecue, hamburgers, hot links, potato salad, and take out the water slide for my boys.
Hey, Isaac, welcome.
What's your address?
If only I knew like a super like Manor Wayne or some shit. Quick. Damn.
Man, oh, Wayne. You got to be quick
it
on your
Manor Wayne?
feet, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get started with the news today. I guess.
What happened today?
I don't know. Not much. All right. First up, Suicide Squad is being made into isekai, which people don't know what an isekai is. It's a Japanese anime where a normal character is transported into a different world, usually with monsters and magic. So,
Oh yeah,
this is gonna be this is gonna
this
be
is
good.
sick.
I
The
know.
design on Harley is amazing, amazing. One of my favorites so far.
Will
I
this
love
be on
it.
HBO?
Huh?
Will this be on HBO?
I don't know. This is being produced by Wit Studio, which is a Japanese studio which produced Attack on Titan, Spy Family. So
Do you remember that X-Men
Dude,
anime?
that's gonna look great. Oh my god.
yeah,
Sorry?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I remember
Brian.
X-Men anime was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
The Batman one, right? Didn't they do a Batman Isekai already? Technically, the Japanese one where it gets all crazy animation style
I
too
think so.
Yeah.
in feudal Japan.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't watch that one yet.
Yeah, I think so.
That one's really good too. I like that one. That's like damn, yeah, that's sort of like this is you could say it's a spiritual successor to that one, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Hmm.
Because I know that My Adventures with Superman is done by a Japanese anime company also. So I think they're trying to push into that Japanese anime manga style for a lot of their characters, which will bring in, young viewers.
Or old ones.
Yeah, true.
I like Harley, but I'm not liking the Joker.
Yeah, they say it's gonna be a Joker you have never seen before.
It's called Batman Ninja,
Yeah,
the
right.
last one.
Oh, Batman, yeah.
Batman Ninja. Should have guessed that one. Already a ninja. It's redundant.
Pretty much.
It's the next one, Batman Detective. All right.
I know he's been trained by like every martial artist in the world.
Every ninja.
Batman, rich guy in a costume.
All right, next up. Indiana Jones, Dollar Destiny underperformed. Indiana Jones and Dollar Destiny dug up an estimated 60 million domestic debut, a trouble start for the fifth and final installment in the famed adventure action, should have been action adventure series, starring Harrison Ford. Overseas, the movie launched to 70 million for a lackluster global start of 130 million.
Wow.
Made this same opening weekend as The Flash.
I've heard it's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like.
People just
Same.
aren't going to the movies.
Nope. I think a lot. Like I said last week, a lot of these movies they get taken down by the internet and Twitter, and between spoilers, lies, rumors.
Hate.
By the time these movies come out, people like, I don't want to see it.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe. I think there was I didn't feel the hype for this one, to be honest, from the very beginning. I don't think those guys could, the hate and the, the woman's gonna take over for India. I don't think those guys have enough sway yet. You know, I think there was a general lackluster, like almost like like even I like I'm a huge indie fan. I saw Crystal Skull twice in the theater. Okay, I saw it
Wow.
twice. So
Dedication.
and even this one, I was just like, I just was not feeling that trailer at all, at all, at all. And yeah, and I'm gonna see it, but I'm just not. I'm not rushing to see it. You know.
I mean, the trailer didn't look like it had nothing to do with adventure.
I like it. Just felt like this. It just feels old now. It feels like, come on, there needs to be something a little more fresh to this. I think if you're gonna bring back indie, it just felt like the same thing again, with less panache, with the less Spielberg touch, and it's like,
Hey, AOA. Hey,
and again, and people are still liking it, so I'm just saying the marketing, what I got from it, and why I'm not rushing to see it, which is what we're talking about. Why this isn't doing as well, right?
Yeah, because I've seen YouTubers that me and Kurt run, in our circle, they were pretty much not excited for this. But once they saw it, they said it was amazing. So
yeah, it seemed maybe word of mouth would do something. Is that low? I think that's low, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, not good.
For
Degrassi. Yeah, man. I don't want to wait for Tom Cruise to fail till I could give my hot takes, but Jesus Christ, about those Mission Impossible movies, man. Whatever.
I mean, they're okay. I don't rush to go see them at all.
Again, I wasn't blown away by the trailer. I think marketing in general, they need to like market movies a little better. Like it's all the same too. You get an old timey song, you update it or slow it down, or you do something weird with it, and it's like it's all the same crap. We need to do something. They need to change that up.
Yeah,
that's one thing. Something else with trailers. They're all blending together now.
Yep.
I was never a big indie fan anyway, even as a kid.
What? Again, because this should be like this should be a banger year, man. We had Flash, we had Guardians. This should be a banger year.
Mm-hmm.
Like
and these movies aren't bad that they're failing in the box office.
Was Guardians successful? It had over 100 million in the weekend.
Yeah,
right?
It was. Chris Pratt is successful. This is Chris Pratt year again.
Yeah, Chris.
He always wins. All right. We get it. You're awesome.
But I mean, maybe it's a down year for movies in general. I can't.
It is.
But besides John Wick, nothing has made me go for some. Was John Wick a summer movie?
No.
It was in
spring,
March.
Spring.
Right. Okay. That's the last time I've been in the movies. Nothing else has made me like. My wife, she got on vacation. She was like, "Oh, let's go to the movies." I'm like,
Man, we were set up. We were set up for a banger summer too. Mm-hmm. We were set up with John Wick and then Evil Dead Rise. I went to the theaters back for the first time.
I wanted to.
Avatar. That was a lot of fun.
It was. I've seen it 3 times on. Actually, I watched it today while I was doing some chores. Yeah.
I think at the end of the year, I think Little Mermaid's going to end up in the winners bracket because it's withstood everything. It's still out there. It's still making money.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, Spider-Verse too. But other than that, it's like what's going on?
Well, I mean, what's coming out later? Nothing. I can't think of anything that.
Oh, and Transformers too. Transformers, I hear that it's the best one.
My wife loved it. She went to go see it today. Yeah. She didn't know I knew the spoilers, but she's texting me, G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
She comes by.
I figured.
Yeah, she's all happy.
When everyone was freaking out, I was like, oh, I know what they did. I know what they did. As a Michael Bay expert, I'm saying that new Transformers should have been a huge hit. Like everything. Like this is.
But you know what, Transformers? I mean, dude, they've done a lot of them, and they're not received well. They make each one has made less and less money, right? From the last 3.
I don't know. This one might be doing better than Bumblebee. It might be, right?
And Bumblebee was
worldwide.
Dope, man. I like Bumblebee. Bumblebee was cool.
I don't know.
I think Bumblebee was better than the last few. Before that, the Wahlberg Transformers.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
like we still got the Marvels coming out.
Oh, which I'm excited for because I love
Blue
Carol
Beetle.
Danvers.
Yeah. Dune 2.
That's a winner, right? I mean, Marvels is a winner.
This is 2023. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think Marvels is what, November?
That movie's doomed, bro.
Oh yeah,
that movie's doomed, man. No matter how much I care for the character in comics.
Yeah, there's so much hate around that movie, and
her, yeah.
And it doesn't look bad though. It looks funny. It looks good. So,
I thought the trailer was funny. Like I get what they're doing with Kamala Khan.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, but it's not for everybody, and they're gonna eat it up, bro. They're just all the fucking, they're gonna eat it up, dude. They're gonna shit on it. They're gonna use their same agenda to fucking get people to hate it. Man, we'll see what happens.
Yep. All right. Here are the July box office predictions. Oppenheimer to open at 40 million. Barbie to open between 80 and 100 million. Mission Impossible 7 to open 90 million. Haunted Mansion 25 million to 35 million. Insidious 20 to 29 million. Oof.
Insidious, but what? That's like on a $20 million budget, probably.
Yeah,
probably.
I mean, I'm watching that. Haunted Mansion, no. Mission Impossible, no. Barbie.
I thought Haunted Mansion will open higher than that.
Oppenheimer.
They haven't done the full Disney blitz on it yet. I don't know what they're waiting for.
Oppenheimer is Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's not a blockbuster movie.
I'm watching the crap out of that Barbie movie. That thing.
I'm not.
I'm going just for Margot Robbie. Yeah.
I know you are, you perv.
I'll see anything Margot Robbie's in.
I think I'm going to stick to my guns and say everything she does flops. So I'm going to say it's not even going to make 80.
Everything's flopping. Everything.
Even the flips are flopping.
Yeah, even the flips. Even Cruise can't do anything. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. 90 million.
Yeah. Barbie projected to do more than Indiana Jones. Just seems.
Yeah, I think.
Weird.
Yeah, it probably will.
Barbie's Barbie though. Barbie's been like, been a cultural phenomenon for
the test of time.
It does have that going for it.
It has that, and this is the first of that. Yeah, they got a good director.
Who's the director?
Star. The lady that did Lady Bird.
Greta
Thunberg.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
Greta
Gerwig.
Too late. I'm not gonna. I'm already saying it's gonna flop. I can't go back. Sorry, Margot.
I mean, it might. Everything has. I think that's the safest bet, honestly.
Right.
There's only a few, but the thing is, like,
Greta Gerwig.
The one thing, as I said, everything is feeling sort of similar. It's like Barbie could be the one that everyone's like, okay, well, that looks different, so maybe that's the one why it's getting the most attention right now, at least, because it is the most no one knows what to expect from that. Yeah. Where it's like everything else, you know more or less what you're getting, right?
Yep.
I think the element of surprise, maybe.
Degrassi, no Supergirl for Greta. She's going to Narnia.
Yep. Yeah, whatever.
I saw that.
Are they doing another Narnia movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I thought a TV series, maybe, or a movie for one of the streaming services.
Okay.
Huh. Let me.
Anybody know what the Jennifer Lawrence movie's doing? Is it?
Oh, less than 10 million, I think.
Really?
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, what can you expect? I mean, I don't think they were expecting fucking a big box office on that.
There's no hard feelings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's done 49 million worldwide. The second week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how much it cost the budget on this.
Probably not that much.
No. I think that's a movie you hope to get good reviews.
Let's see. Nothing about budgets.
Looks funny though, man. All right.
Do you think Mission Impossible doing that part 1 also is a detriment? Like people's like, that's you're doing a part 1. They're already like telling you, like, it's not really gonna have an ending or something.
Budget was 40 million.
Oh, what?
It's not bad.
This is part one to another one coming out.
Yeah, and that might have like also been why Fast X didn't
What if
didn't blaze in domestically.
what if we're at the end of the franchise movies? What if people are just really burnt out? Because didn't fucking Vin Diesel shit drop off a little bit too, box office?
Well, yeah, domestically, Fast X, yeah,
Yeah, Fast
dropped
X.
off.
I don't think it's gonna make his money back.
It might have internationally.
Internationally, yeah, it does well. So see what I mean? Maybe it's franchise fatigue. Trademark.
People are they're getting tired of the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Fast X is at 709 million.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
so-
it just did fine
That's crazy.
So
Yeah.
there's
domestically. I mean, that thing was whatever.
Avatar is the only movie that's gone over $1 billion.
No, and I think Super Mario.
Yes,
Super Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
It's the Pratt. It's the year of the Pratt.
Fucking Pratt.
right. Hey, dude. Hey.
Kids movie and Chris Pratt. That's the ultimate combo right there, apparently.
Right.
I wonder if his Garfield movie's gonna do a billion.
Yes.
Oh, he's doing Garfield?
Yeah, he's doing
Yes.
the Boys of Garfield.
I was more a Heathcliff guy.
Well, no, we've seen Garfield before. It won't make $1 billion. 700.
Because Little Mermaid's at 700, right? Spider-Verse.
No,
500.
500.
It just cost 500.
What did Guardians do? Did Guardians hit $1 billion?
No,
No.
Guardians at 800. I think 800 something.
Let's see. Guardians is at. It's at 824.
No, that's Marvel. A24 did The Witch.
Which is fun. That's interesting, man. Something going on. Maybe Brian's right. People don't want to go to the movies.
Transformers is at 379 million.
I could have went today with my wife.
That franchise is bleeding out.
The Flash is at
They all are.
245 million.
How much?
245.
Oh my god.
Dude, I don't think Indiana Jones is going to even, dude, man. Dude, what if it doesn't even hit 300 million, bro?
It will.
Think so?
You think
It'll
so?
be a late bloomer. Yeah. Give it
It,
a couple weeks.
it has what?
I think
2 weeks alone.
No, it's first weekend, right? So
It just
next
came
week,
out.
yeah, next weekend.
No, I'm saying it has 2 weeks by itself in the theaters without any major releases.
Really? Nothing's coming out 4th of July, huh? Well, I guess that's tomorrow.
Oh, Mission Impossible, right? Isn't that coming out?
I think Barbie comes out before that, right?
Let's
So it
see.
has, yeah.
There's no way that, dude. That's what's gonna sink Mission Impossible if it's coming out like directly after this one, back to back. Like,
Barbie is
action
July
adventure.
21st.
oh my god.
Insidious comes out this weekend.
Okay.
That might take from Indy, bro. People might want to go roll and see a fucking horror movie.
Horror movie.
Right. with a good-
MI7 is July 14th. So,
yeah.
So that's next.
People
Yeah,
might
dude.
wanna go
They're
see
gonna
a horror
they're gonna
movie before
cancel
Indy.
each other out. Oh my god. There's another knockout.
Yeah. There's no way that one of them is
Like
just
Flash and
justified.
Transformers.
Ugh.
There's another back-to-back knockout.
Degrassi brings up a good point.
Hold on.
He always does.
That guy.
It costs a family of 4 at least 150 to have a proper movie going experience today. That's for standard screen ticket, 4 standard screen tickets with popcorn,
that's a
candy,
lot.
soda for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
If
a
you-
family of 4, but my boys are 4 and 3, so they're not going. Right?
If you're going-
But look what me and my wife did. We were like, well, do you want to go? I want to go. No. Well, let's go matinee. You know what? You go. On me. You go. She goes, all right. And so she just said, well, what we always do, we stop, buy our snacks, go in with our snacks, man. Go matinee and go in with your snacks.
Yeah. If
Fuck
you're
it.
going for a premium format screen, maybe some nachos, a hot dog, beer and wine. For mom and dad, add another 50.
50 at least.
So you got to
At
be
least.
you got to
Wow.
going to the movies with a family. Like if my kids were like at the age where they can watch movies and they want to go, it would be like I'd have to plan it like a month in advance, put money away, dude, because that's expensive, man. You know,
I'm surprised people don't bring their own food and drinks. And
I do.
like they used to back
We do.
back in the day.
I do, bro. I stop and get the same thing: corn nuts, a Coca-Cola, and the Albanese gummy worms. barbecue donuts at that. So
we stop at Walgreens and fill up on candy, and like put it all in my daughter's backpack. That no one searches her backpack.
Yep.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone get searched in the theater.
No, bro, man, I have the coat right in my back pocket.
Living dangerously.
Yeah, and you know, in the Midwest, when it's cold, it's even easier to do because you know everybody's walking in with jackets.
Yeah.
And you know, if I feel like sipping, I'll take two Jameson shooters, and just knock them back, beginning in the middle of the movie. I did that for Ant-Man, which
did it help?
No, fucking movie stuff.
I like that Ant-Man.
I did too.
All right. All right. So this was added after I did my slides. Milestone Comics is getting an animated film from Warner Brothers.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Nice.
Rocket and Icon and Static.
Yep.
I wonder if they're gonna make this R-rated.
No, they're not.
Probably not.
PG-13 at most.
Yeah. But I it's a good. Wait, didn't I wonder? James Gunn said any animated movie going forward, the actors will, if they go to live action, be played by the same person. So I wonder if he's going to bring Milestone characters into live action.
Maybe this is their way of introducing them to a wider audience.
Yeah,
it's cool that it's getting some love.
About time.
Yeah. 30 years.
Yeah. And also, there's a trailer, which I'm not playing the trailer. It's just playing in the background on Twitter.
Was this
the Suicide Squad one? Yeah.
Waller.
What is Suicide Squad? So
it looks good. Expensive.
It looks good.
Is this still partially creator owned? Do you know?
Oh, that's a good question.
Huh. I'll have to find that out.
Let's Google it.
Check it out. Lopez, you ever read any of the Milestone stuff?
No. Nope. Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a DC brand.
What is it like?
Static Shock is Milestone.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Degrassi thinks the new DC manga line is going to be huge.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a few Superman mangas.
They do animation well, man. DC. They do it better than Marvel.
I think I started seeing those Degrassi in my local Barnes & Noble.
All right.
Let me know when there's a Batgirl one.
Yeah.
Fire covers for New Comic Book Day this week. Don't yell at me this week for my picks. Next week I'll have one of you guys pick
DC again. Oh
we
yeah.
have Heat Seeker #1. Art Germ. I believe it's the A cover. Art Germ.
There's a version for it too. Cover price too.
Yeah, I really like this cover.
This was supposed to release last week, dude. Because I even debated with my LCS owner.
Oh really?
Yeah, unless I saw wrong. I even pulled it up and go, see, it's supposed to come out today. And he's like, no, it didn't. I said, all right.
Yeah, I really like Gun Honey. I have a few of the other really good covers from the Gun Honey one. I have the one that dripped in honey all over her body.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a really good cover.
The what's his name? Will Jack cover of this one is really cool.
Oh really? I love Will Jack, especially it's Power Girl stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely a booby cover, but it's good. It's a good one.
All right.
Our German's on fire. Oh man, these
Night
are all bad.
Terrors, Batman #1, the League cardstock variant.
If you're a DC fan, you're struggling right now,
What do you mean struggling? Struggling for what?
dude, because they got fire covers, bro. And
A lot of
Struggling
books.
financially.
dude, yo, yeah,
Keep up all the
you're struggling
covers.
financially, but dude, when I see him on FOC, dude, I'm like, damn, man, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice. And then I'm like, $4.99, $5.99, 1 in 50, 1 in 100.
And then there were like 20 different Night Terror books. that were
Yeah,
fine.
dude.
Yeah,
Oh
each
yeah,
one got like what, 6 covers, 5 covers.
Yeah, at least.
right. With up to 1 in 50s, maybe 1 in 100. So think shit.
Yep.
It's too much, bro.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't know if I seen any foils for any of these covers at all,
Hmm.
which I was surprised. This would have made
Which
a great foil.
which Lee is this? It's not Jim Lee.
No,
Hey?
it's
In Hayek?
hold on, let me look it up.
No, it's not. It's not Jay.
No, it don't look like Jay Lee, right?
It's a new I believe it's a new where is it?
Well, tell me there's a new Lee out there now.
Yes, there's a new Lee out there.
There's another one.
There's a lot of Lees.
Yep.
Let me just bring this up. It is Puppeteer Lee.
What?
Don't look at me.
There's a new Lee in town.
New
Another
Lee.
Lee.
Yep.
Pretty fire though.
I did order this cover also. The Joker haha cover. Of course, that's a foil. It was done by Big Time Collectibles.
Oh,
You know-
Puppeteer is the name of the artwork, not the artist, because he's
Oh wait,
look like
in
a
that
puppet.
case, I screwed it up. The
Okay.
cover artist is the cover artist.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'm an idiot.
No, it does say cover artist Puppeteer Lee. That's really weird.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Huh. Okay, I was wrong.
But oh, he's done a lot of covers, or he or she or whatever.
Yeah,
Going back to the death metal stuff.
death metal.
Wow,
Puppeteer Lee. All right. What else you got?
that's all right. We got Venom 22, the Stegman other variant.
Venom.
I really like this cover.
It's okay.
The way they made his feet look like a demon.
Is this Dylan Venom or Eddie Brock Venom?
I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. I don't read Venom.
I haven't read Venom. I think I stopped at issue 15, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Title page, right?
Just got stupid with Eddie
All the-
being, able to be any symbiote and traveling across the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Your boy Cates.
Every issue they have a new symbiote.
Oh, here we go. DC licensed the characters, editorial services, and creative content of the Milestone books for annual fee and share of the profits.
Okay.
Nice.
DC owns it. Or licensed it.
Thor annual #1.
George Perez. Yeah.
100 George Perez Virgin.
It's like a hidden gem cover or just
Good
Perez.
I'm not gonna find that in any shops.
Not for an annual. Jeez.
No.
I know.
And a 1 in 100.
Yeah. Midtown.
That's like remember I went crazy for that Nightwing 100, the George Perez one, foil.
Yep.
I waited until it went on at like half the price on Midtown when they did all their ratios, like half price. All right. I like that. It reminds me of like the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a rainbow.
You can get it for $72 right now on
Woke.
Comics.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, it's not
You
bad.
know, if anybody's watching, you know who you are, and you want to buy me one. Night Terrors Ravager number
That's
one,
dope.
That's up there.
Masafera cardstock variant.
Is that
cover-
what she really looks like under her mask, or is this
No.
just for the Night Terrors? Okay.
Just for the Night Terrors. That's Rose Wilson. That's Slade Wilson's daughter.
Is she still Deathstroke?
No, she's Ravager.
Ravager. Okay.
Yeah. DC has some fire covers this week.
Dude, man, they've been having for a minute. Mm-hmm.
I was hoping Kyle showed up by the time we got to top 80s. Oh, he'll be here in a few minutes.
There we go.
So in that case, let's talk. I almost forgot. We still have a main topic.
Oof,
which is the thumbnail. Where does Lucasfilm go from here after
Kennedy's failure?
The box office failure of Indiana Jones, if it has legs. If it doesn't have legs,
I don't think it does, bro.
Give it a week. Give it another week.
Shit. What if it made 60 opening and all movies drop? So what if Insidious slaps its ass next weekend?
That would be really sad.
Would be really sad.
It would. And now we can say I'm a horror fan. I love horror movies.
Yeah,
and I can say that all the Insidious movies have been solid. And they don't make a lot of money, but they don't flop.
This is just Kathleen Kennedy's resume.
Look at that. I was looking at it earlier, bro. Dude, 6 Sense. There's so much man, dude, like it's so much that you would think
she was a producer on Back to the Future.
Yeah, bro. Empire of the Sun.
Roger Rabbit. Inner Space.
Yeah.
Wow.
Inner Space was amazing.
Batteries not included.
Yeah.
Oh man.
American Tell. How many people love that movie?
Signs.
Color Purple.
Coño, which is Studio Ghibli. Yeah.
Goonies.
Yeah.
She's gonna be on so many people's list today.
Yeah,
in the stream.
American Tell, bro. 5-0. Come on now. That's fucking
one of my favorite movies, Twilight Zone the movie. I love that.
Cats in America.
The Color Purple. Munich was a beast of a movie. Eric Bana. Lincoln.
Arachnophobia. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then you get
Cape Fear. Really?
Yeah. De Niro. Classic.
Yeah. There's another one in here that BFG, Schindler's List.
Hook.
Congo. Remember Congo in the 90s?
Alive. That was celebrated.
Yeah. Always. I think Always was received well. John Clark. Hook. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Flintstones. I didn't know that.
Batteries. Oh, we already said that, right? Roger Rabbit. We already said that. Look, the woman's a Hall of Famer. That's no question.
Bridges in Madison County.
She can get one of those lifetime achievement Oscars, bro.
Twister.
No doubt.
For producer.
Yeah, for producer.
She's been around so long.
Right, but now let's just be real. How she's handled what she's doing lately hasn't been so good. So I know not everybody's going to feel that way. I do, but
well, you have back takes, so no.
Right. Those and like we say, those movies made billions, bro. But they're not. Come on, let's be fair. You
could write Star Wars on a pile of shit and it would still make billions.
Yeah, of course, of course.
People will go see it regardless.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Look, Willow was garbage, right? So bad they took it off of Disney Plus.
Well, I think that Willow's a different case because what the hell?
It's still yeah, dude. That's how bad it was. I got to episode 3 and I was like, I'm out. Sorry, dude. I tried. I tried. I didn't let any of the bad reviews and all that and people complaining and your hate fucking content dudes get to me. Gave it 3 episodes, couldn't do it. In fairness, I couldn't watch Lord of the Rings on Amazon Prime either.
See, I love that.
I couldn't do it. And I love Lord of the Rings, man. The extended versions.
There he is.
Oh, it's the boss.
Better late than never.
My boss
Hey,
is there, right?
welcome.
Hello.
Hey, boss.
Yeah, it's funny. I was just like, oh, wait for Kyle. We're gonna
Kyle
do a
was
pick.
sleeping.
Look,
Yeah,
you
We
should
had
have
to
put
start with
Willow in
that.
the thumbnail because that's something else she ruined.
but I don't think was the first Willow actually loved.
Yeah,
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 it's awesome.
I
fuck
saw that
yeah,
in the
bro.
theaters. That was an amazing
Yeah,
movie.
twice.
I've never
I
seen it.
think I saw it
What?
I
once.
tried watching it like this year, and I couldn't.
I remember we
Dude.
saw it on a field trip.
I thought it was good, but I never thought that it had like franchise potential. It's just its own little thing that was
Yeah.
fun for the time,
Ahsoka will be a W for her. I agree.
Yeah.
But look, I mean, I agree with Raptor just said. I don't know if Willow, could have been a franchise. And it was, 30, 40 years too late for it? I mean, and I don't know if it was made for dudes like us.
Wait, I have to step away for a second.
Yeah.
Lopez, continue the conversation.
Yeah, I don't know if Willow was made. I don't know. I just think they botched it. They tried. It didn't do well. Fuck it. But
Hey,
that's
it's
under
100%
her.
of the shots you don't make, right?
Huh?
Yep.
I said you miss 100% of the shots you don't try for, right?
That's what they say.
Yeah. And now
I
you
think any producer right now would struggle with Star Wars movies, to be honest.
I don't think
any producer would.
I think I
think those
respect
things
that
are hard to-
opinion. I think they overthink it myself. I think they just they're trying to just change the game. They're trying to be different and they just fuck it up. Just stick to the formula. You know what I mean? Give us Jedi's. We don't have to have the Empire. Give us something, a big threat, a galaxy threat, and we're probably good. I mean, I just think they overthink it. You go way back in their interviews, the way it was obvious what they were saying in interviews, how they just try to look. We don't want to do what the prequels did, and I think I get it, and I think they made it worse, but. I think it's fixable, but it's just going to take time, dude. It's going to take time, and I think we're lucky. No matter how much of us, or some of us, or a lot of us complain about what's going on with the Mando and all that. I mean, I'm still thankful we have that, because if we didn't have that, bro, us Star Wars fans like me, diehard, we'd be better, because the movies will be bad. So thank goodness for the Mandalorian and Andor. And fucking even Boba Fett sucked fine, but fuck. Thank you.
The comics are great.
Yeah, I stopped reading them.
Yeah, the comics are good. The High Republic comics are good. The novels are good.
Yeah, I stopped reading those, and I'm glad. Fans love that shit right now. There's a lot of people that love it. I don't read it.
Yeah,
I'm not with it, but I'm glad for my fellow Star Wars fans that enjoy it.
Yeah. What gets me is when they first took over, they made this big deal about how they had this writers' room of people that were working together and going through the history and everything, and then they produced the sequel trilogy. It's like, okay.
And then the rest will be quiet.
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 Yeah.
Everybody be quiet.
Somebody clip that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll edit that out post production.
Right.
But Star Wars fans are eating well with all the content. Think about how long it was between the original trilogy to the prequels, then from the prequels to the sequels.
To anything.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was there, right? Yeah. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful, man. That we have.
You better be grateful, Lopez.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. No, but doesn't mean that I'm.
Lopez is an entitled. Oh no, mind.
But
he's a ruggedly handsome Star Wars fan.
Yeah, and I still think fucking this.
Hey, Jeffrey.
The sequels are garbage, man. But hey, I still have hope, man. Like I said last week, I believe in the Rey character, and I believe she should be given a second chance. And I will give Kathleen Kennedy I will salute to her for that. That takes balls. Because I'm pretty sure You know, you can watch other content and say, "Who wants Ray?" You know, well, I do. You know what I mean? And I don't think I'm alone. So
are the only one.
yeah, kudos for that. And you know, we'll see where we go. And I still believe in Ahsoka, and I still believe in the Acolyte, dude. So if Ahsoka is badass, then we're all happy, right? Then all Star Wars fans are going to be happy. And if Acolyte can deliver, then we're all happy.
It's just like what Voltaire said. Said for an odd reason they haven't used the Jedi lore as much as they should.
No,
It's he's right. It seems like they do little bits here and there just to tease us to get a reaction almost.
yeah,
You know, because they know that's what everybody wants.
that's what I mean. It's like that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like it's like I said last time. It's like you're handed the keys to a fucking franchise, like a sports fucking dynasty, and you just ruin it. I don't understand the creative decision by it, and that's why I give Kathleen Kennedy. I'm one of those guys that say fucking she probably should have been removed because yeah, they made money because we're gonna watch anything Star Wars, right? But they weren't good, in my opinion. And you have an IP to work with, dude. Like, look at what Marvel did, right? Look at
the difference.
Look at phase 1, 2, 3 before people started complaining before the pandemic. How many bad Marvel movies did we get in phase 1 and 3? Iron Man 2 and Thor.
Iron Man 3.
Right? So 3 movies out of fucking 20, bro. Come on. You know what I mean?
But there's a difference.
The Winter Soldier sucked too.
No, it didn't.
No.
It's one of the best
Get
ones.
out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kyle causing chaos.
Yeah. Hot take.
You know, it's.
And then that little skirmish between friends movie.
What?
See, that's comic, that's your comic fucking knowledge, bro, that you wanted the real Civil War, but due to legal reasons, we couldn't get it, man. You know? But I thought it was fun. I thought it could
have came close. Civil War should have been like 2 to 3 movies.
Probably. It was badass though. I mean, I don't give a fuck, you know. That movie was tight.
You know, the difference between Marvel and Star Wars franchise, Marvel has a lot more lore and history to draw from.
Okay. I could agree with that, except that there's this whole thing in Star Wars called the EU that I really didn't read much.
Yeah, it's not part of the.
It's not part of it, but I think I think that's one of Disney's being fucking, to use Rian Johnson word, hubris, because they could have just said, okay, we're not going to use it, but let's take the best parts of it and fuck with it, see what we could do. Right.
I mean, they have taken bits and pieces of the EU like every once in a while, but they need to bring like the Old Republic. I mean,
that's the money maker, bro.
That's the money maker.
Yeah, definitely. And I had this conversation with Lucifer earlier about the High Republic, and I've had this conversation with other dudes that create Star Wars content. Like, I mean, do you really, if they can't get the sequels right, do you think that they would take a chance and letting Kathleen Kennedy give her a fucking $300 million and go make a movie on the High Republic? And but
isn't she the one that gets the money for the films?
Right.
They don't give her money.
Okay. Well,
investors and stuff.
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, what? So where's she getting the money?
She is the president.
So it's her. So she just says, "I got the Disney bank account."
Yeah,
right?
Pretty much.
Okay. But I think Kathleen Kennedy is not dumb enough to know. Is not dumb enough to say, "Fuck it, dude. I'm gonna just risk it all in the High Republic." Dude, I don't see it at all. So I don't think we're gonna get anything High Republic on a big screen in a long time. I think they have to be successful with the Rey movie and the Mangold movie.
They're going to be successful, regardless.
Well, I know. Again, I think that fans matter, opinions matter, and I think the press matter.
There's monetary success, and then there's reaction.
Yeah, I think because I think they care. I don't think that the investors give a fuck about what we think, but I think they do pay attention to all that. I think there's a somewhere in the Disney office they're watching everything, every fucking thing. You know what I mean? They have to, bro. Social media is too big.
That's what happened to Solo. The fans killed any hopes of a second Solo movie.
Yep. Yeah, and in my own personal head, my own little stat, I think for me that I can remember, because that movie was 2013, was Prometheus. I personally enjoyed that movie. But what, and this is before I think social media was what it was now. I think it was just Facebook. But there was a lot of backlash that we didn't get xenomorphs. I was okay with it because I was like, well, you know what? That was pretty cool. Like, what are these engineers? What they tried to do worked for me. But yeah, I did want xenomorphs, but I didn't want Alien Covenant. You know what I mean? Because that's, to me, that I looked and read a lot. That was before whatever. I looked and read, and yeah, man, I think that Alien Covenant was a fan service movie, and I think Rise of Skywalker was a 100% where we panicked. We don't know what to do. Fan service, a bunch of bullshit all rolled up one movie, and it was garbage.
Well, speaking of, they just wrapped production on Alien.
Oh yeah,
the new Alien movie.
There's a show and a movie, and I think the movie is being done by Fede Alvarez. I think that's the guy from The Evil Dead, and Noah Hawley is doing the show. So we're getting two, which is awesome. I
think his Swamp Thing is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, Kyle, you back yet?
No.
Okay.
I don't leave. I'm always here. I'm everywhere.
Everywhere, all at once.
So we'll see where it goes, Mr. Brucifer.
Yeah.
We'll see where it goes.
I love Covenant. I love, engineer lore.
I do love the engineer lore. But I think that movie was fan service.
Yeah.
The Aliens Fire Team game that came out a couple years ago had a lot of engineer lore. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. I have some of that. I have a lot of those books.
Yeah.
Find them in dollar bins and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I'm dude, I can't.
They're doing a Wolverine versus Predator book?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And a 1 in 200, man. There's a 1 in 200, bro.
Of course there
on
is.
a $7.99 book, bro. And you know the thing about that is the Predator has been the Yautja have been hunting Wolverine throughout time. Okay, so that's badass. So think about that. Wolverine lives long because of his healing factor. So that means the Yautja were hunting Wolverine before he had his adamantium. And then when they were hunting him when he had his adamantium. Come on, bro.
Hey, Vince.
I can't wait for that, dude. And I will have to sell some books to get that 1 in 200.
Really?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Nice.
My name is, but actually my name is, no, I can't say my real name because legal issues, but my name is Darth Lopez and I'm a comic book addict. I have a problem. 100%. I got a problem.
I think we all do.
I got a problem. I was going through comic book depression last week because I overspent big time.
Yeah, at one point I was at like 200 plus a week on comics.
Well, I had home improvements that I did in plumbing and
damn
shit.
ratios.
Yeah, bro, I can't stop, man. I can't stop. And then I get sweet deals from a LCS and a store in Chicago, Graham Crackers. They got 20 stores, so you can get a 1 in 100 for under ratio.
Nice.
Graham Crackers is a good store.
Dude, they got 20 stores in my area. You know what I mean? So I spend money and I use that when I talk. Hey, you know, this 1 in 100 that's coming out. Well, you know, like I spend money and I'm a club member. What can we do? Oh, Mr. Lopez. Well, let's see what we could, and there it is. And I'm like,
Mr. Lopez, you're here. Everybody, stop what you're doing and look around. Mr. Lopez has entered Graham Crackers.
Did they follow you?
Yeah.
It's like Cheers.
Yeah. Alien series takes place at On Earth. Yes, it does. Nice. I can't wait for that, bro. And hey, watch out, man. Those shows are successful. Those books are going to shoot up. A lot of Aliens books are worth a little bit of money. Not the major.
Yeah, I think the biggest one is the
Dark Horse. Yeah. I've sold, like I had a few, and I sell them. Well, I don't have any more. I just have mine. But I was selling them each 1 to 6 one and 6 for like 60, like $80, anywhere from $50 to $80.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So let's move on to our top 80s movies. Some people's picks are trash. Some people's are great.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you
Trash all the way.
You take my picks back.
Perp, what do you want to do? Do a movie and play your video while we talk about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I have an order though in my video. I don't know if that matters. Hold on, let me bring it up.
I think that's
Howard the Duck.
That's a great movie.
Howard the Duck.
Epic.
He's already winning with the Lost Boys. I'll sing the soundtrack right now. Say I won't.
All right. First up, Lopez's fifth
Hold up.
pick.
No.
Well, you should have specified an order, buddy.
No. Okay, well, that's my number one pick.
See, I tell you,
Hold on.
Lopez, you gotta be.
No, I even it's okay. That's my number one pick.
He messed up my order too.
Oh, he did? Okay, cool.
I know
Yeah.
what you guys talking about.
Thank you, Brian. That's my number one pick, folks. That is my favorite movie.
Let me pull up this list.
That is my
from
favorite
Lopez.
movie of all time, the director's cut. I can quote this movie like the back of my hand, dude. Did IQs suddenly drop while I was away? If one of these things managed to destroy my crew in less than 24 hours, and if the colonists are finding that, whatever, then there's no telling how many have been exposed. I love this movie.
No Armageddon, but it's not a bad movie.
No Armageddon.
This motherfucker's a classic, bro.
Yeah, my favorite part is when he goes, "You want some? You want
Oh
some?
yeah. Oh, you want some of this too, motherfucker? Oh yeah, two motherfucker, yeah. And then they come and get him. It was like, Hicks. I love them. Hudson went out like a soldier, bro, like a straight fucking monster. So did Vasquez and the Sarge. It's war.
Vasquez she was no joke.
I only need to know one thing, man. Where they are.
This
I
is
love
probably
this
one
fucking
of
movie.
my favorite movies also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my number one ever, dudes.
Yep.
I still remember where I saw it. Village movie theater across the street from USC in Los Angeles, California. Yep.
Wrath of Khan.
Yeah.
All right, next pick.
Okay, it starts Lopez is the
Empire Strikes Back.
That's my number two. Come on, Lucifer, you need to get an assistant.
You need to number your picks.
I numbered my picks, bro. I numbered my
What?
picks.
What are you
Yeah.
even talking about right now?
I said Aliens, Empire Strikes Back, and I can't give away the next and the next and the next. But yeah, Empire Strikes Back, my second favorite movie ever, and it is in the 80s. I never got to see this in theaters because I was born in 76.
Not even when they did the '90s re-release.
No, man.
No.
No, I was on a different trip. No.
I think AFI, this was the movie that dethroned Citizen Kane as greatest movie ever made at some point.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny, bro, because
it's Vertigo. Last time I checked.
But you can have a debate that Aliens and this movie are probably the greatest sequels. What probably Terminator 2, right? You could say that. Fuck, dude. They're better, if not on par with the first movies.
They're also different, which should be noted that they're like whether it's pacing or style or just even there's so many things about Empire that I love, like including how they nailed how I love Star Wars is still my original favorite, but I love how they slowed things down in Empire and made it a little more character stuff with the.
You can also tell the budget was increased greatly.
Godfather 2, the only sequel to win an Oscar with The Godfather. So you could I lost my train of thought. Well, there's a reason why they call Infinity War the Empire of whatever that phase was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The Breakfast Club.
This is my third favorite movie of all time. I love The Breakfast Club.
You got that one right.
I love The Breakfast Club.
You know, if you send it all in one line, don't number anything. Just saying.
All your favorite movies are from the 80s so far?
You know what? I thought about that when he asked me that. Dude, I'd have to really think about it. I really have to think about it. But I love it. No, because The Two Towers, bro, would be probably my favorite movie of all time. It probably in my top 5. But this was, I left out The Abyss. Well, whatever. But I mean, there's so many, dude. The 80s shaped me. I mean, come on, man.
The soundtrack for this was just amazing.
Oh yeah, Simple Minds. Remember when I just love this movie, man. It I don't know.
I'm just knowing Billy Idol was supposed to originally play that song.
That's Simple Minds? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Got a demo of it on one of his greatest hits.
Wow.
He originally turned it down, and then they gave it to Simple Minds.
Dude, I could watch this movie over and over again. I can quote this movie. You're a neo-maxi Zoom dweeby. What else would you be doing if you weren't making your parents happy?
Dude, one of the best jokes in the world is in this movie.
Yeah. Remember when because you know what, bro? It was like, it was like the jock. It would even fit today, man. And I hope they never remake this shit. But come on, dude. It was the jock. It was the rich pretty girl, the nerd, the weird girl, and the bad boy, right? And then they all became homies at the end. Come on. It was fucking dope. And they all, shared their experience in life, the jock. I still remember that when he says that his dad tells him there's no losers in this family. You got to win, God damn it, win. It's a great movie, man.
Molly Ringwald was just like the 80s darling, America's sweetheart.
And she aged well, in my opinion. She aged well.
Have you seen her on Riverdale?
No, but
she was awesome in Family Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry Lester.
Predator.
This will be my 4. Come on, get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Man, I still remember, bro, getting on before it got stolen, I had a Diamondback bicycle. And I remember it was early in the day. And fucking Predator was right there on VHS, bro. And I got to Video 101 in Los Angeles before they opened it up so I can rent it.
I don't know how many times my father made us watch this movie.
Dylan. You son of a...
Yeah, the soundtrack, bro. Oh, yeah.
I really love...
Dude, son of a bitch is dug in like an Alabama tick.
I forgot Jesse the Body Ventura was in this.
Hey, so remember when Bill Duke, and he's like, I'm gonna have you some fun. I'm gonna have you some fun, right? So when I labor from time to time, not like I used to, but I remember when I'd be doing in tanks and I'd be jackhammering fucking acid, you know what I mean, or jackhammering solid material. That's what I'd be burnt out in a Tyvek and a respirator, and that's what I would say in my head. When I get the jackhammer, I'm gonna have me some fun. I'm gonna have me some fun. Because he was determined to get revenge for his road dog, bro.
Yeah. The character work is very, very, very well done, especially since every character is like specifically unique, and that's a testament to how great. This is also, I think, one of the few successful horror action that's out there, where it's like it has like the backbone of a slasher movie almost, but it's like with these badasses, and that's amazing. That's like an amazing concept within itself, to the point that I would even give Arnold Schwarzenegger a Final Girl nomination if people said their favorite Final Girl is Arnold Schwarzenegger for the last 10 minutes. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Right. And it spawned what's his name? He wrote Lethal Weapon, and he what's his name?
Shane Black. Yeah, he acted in this. Yeah, he acted in this.
Yeah,
he did all the sex jokes.
Yeah, he was the first guy to die.
So he's Brucifer's favorite character.
He also spawned Predator too.
Predator 2 is
trash.
it's underrated. I think that movie's underrated.
Predator 2. I think I like Predator 2 more than Predator 1.
I wouldn't be mad at you. I think it's it's underrated, man. I mean, I think it's they just Danny Glover did a good job. It was in the city. It was awesome. We got to see the ship. We got to see the fucking Xenomorph. It was a lot to it.
All the trophies. That was great.
Yeah,
that appeared in Prey, which was also amazing.
Oh yes, definitely. Got nominated for an Emmy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up, Die Hard.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
One of the best Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Who didn't tape one of their toy guns to their back after they watched it?
Oh, bro.
Me, I didn't have toy guns.
The dopest part was
he had real guns.
My mom worked in that building, bro.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I thought that building was fake.
No, it's in Century City in Los Angeles, right next to Westwood, behind Beverly Hills. Yeah.
That dude that looks down and he steals the candy bar. Right before
Yeah, the henchmen had personality. I remember, like, for some reason, I specifically remember certain henchmen. They had the Asian guy.
What about when he's like quarterback is toast?
Yeah.
Remember the computer guy, the geek?
The nerdy guy, yeah.
Yeah, he's like the quarterback is toast.
Yeah, great side characters. And also great villain, man. Alan Rickman,
I think
destroyed it.
Yeah, I think he's like high on people's list of villains in movies. Like yeah. Wow, man, he's got great lines too.
Severus Snape.
Oh, he's like, what did he says? I'm an excellent thief, Mrs. McLean. That's a fucking classic, bro. And it was between this and Lethal Weapon, and I love Mel Gibson. I love Lethal Weapon, but I had to go with Die Hard. Fucking dope.
Yeah. Nice. It should have been a top 10, honestly.
That's a classic.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Huh? Gremlins. Oh, that
best Christmas movie.
Yeah, that is a good Christmas movie.
Gremlins. And then remember on Pete's, it didn't get put as a Christmas movie.
Did it?
No, they debated it, chat and shit. All right.
Great picks, Lopez.
Thank you.
Oh, is it me?
Yes, it's all you.
Did you correct the numbering?
So this is number one?
I couldn't correct the number.
No, this was my number 5.
My numbers are all over the place too.
Yeah.
What's up, Christopher?
Yeah, this movie.
Yeah.
I think for its time when it came out, it really showed people what a superhero film could be.
Oh yeah.
And God, this movie is incredible. Tim Burton.
Still the greatest movie vehicle of all time for me.
Daredevil.
To this day, that Batmobile is still the most beautiful thing.
Where does he get those wonderful?
Wow, he was so young. Jeez.
Yeah, I had the little baby popcorn fro. Yeah.
I have a theory that, because Tim Burton sort of did the whole city inside a set thing, to such a degree to go fully stylized.
Yep.
And I think that influenced a lot of directors, even the big dogs like Spielberg. I think that's why Spielberg did Hook. He's like, hey, I want to do the indoor set, the outside looking like indoor thing. I have that theory that there's a lot of those movies started coming out when this one was huge, where it's damn,
I think
you could experiment.
The set work in Batman Returns was even better.
Yeah, all of Burton's set work has been
Well, you guys know Jack Nicholson's deal on this movie?
What?
So instead of big salary, he reduced his salary and wanted royalties of the movie and toys.
Percentage of the earnings and
yeah. So he was like 20 million a movie back then, or 12 million back then, and he asked for less, and he wanted royalties of the movies, and I believe everything else, shirts, toys, everything that and movie and in the future. So anything to do with it had his face on it, his Joker, everything, bro. Lunch boxes, thermals, books, dude. Because I had the backpack of this shit.
Yep.
I had the folder.
That's why
it shows that he had faith in it.
Tickets.
What's your favorite aspect of this movie, Brian?
Jeez, that's a tough question. I just like the style. I think when this first came out, it was just amazing.
Yeah. The Grassy said it, yeah.
I love the rooftop fight at the end.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? You know.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember this was one of my first theater experiences. I remember it. So.
Yep. Yep. Same. All right. What do you have next?
Back to the Future, which is your number one.
This is actually my number one. I think this is I think this is a perfect film. You know, you have.
I was it a few years, probably like a few years ago. It had to be like 2014 or 2015. They New York City Comic-Con, they did cosplay. Anybody that showed up as Marty McFly got like a limited edition Coke or something,
nice.
or Pepsi something.
Pepsi free.
Yeah, it was pretty good, pretty cool. What? Brian license.
A lot of people like Back to the Future.
I agree with Brian. It's the greatest. It beats Armageddon as the greatest movie ever.
Yeah, it definitely beats Armageddon. It's close though, barely.
They should put that in the cover. Back to the Future. It's better than Armageddon.
produced by Kathleen Kennedy.
Yep. All right. What was next? Goonies.
The Goonies.
Oh yeah.
Goonies.
Hey, you guys.
This film, from the casting, the story, the sets, it's another. It might be another perfect film.
Booby trap.
Yeah, booby traps. Booby
traps.
A young Josh Brolin, bro.
Young everybody.
Yeah.
Sean Astin.
Do you ever see that thing where Sean Astin he got to keep that medallion, and
the key to One-Eyed Willie?
And his mom, because everybody knows who his mom is. She's like, this is stupid. She just threw it away because it's just a stupid movie prop.
Oh my God.
So now it's somewhere in a fucking landfill.
I remember when I found it on Blu-ray at Walmart for $5. Dude, I felt like I found a fucking a $200 comic book in a $5 box, bro. I mean, I love this fucking movie, and I had it on Blu-ray. I was like, oh fuck! Now I can see it so much better, man.
I wish they would re-release it with the deleted scenes and put the deleted scenes back in it.
The deleted scenes?
Oh yeah, there's the octopus scene. When
they're
in the water. At the end, Data says the octopus was really scary, but there's no octopus in the movie. So there's a deleted scene with the octopus. There's a deleted scene where they stop at a convenience store.
Oh wow.
That's where Chunk gets his baby Ruth. There's there's a couple deleted scenes
right now.
And I think all the young actors that played the kids are all alive, man.
Yep.
It has one of my favorite lines.
Awesome Spanish.
And then the Fratellis, jeez, the Fratellis.
Yeah.
Hey Chris, long time no see.
Yeah. Holy Mary, Mother of God.
I love that movie.
I used to say that in fucking class school. My teacher would get mad at me.
Another movie produced by Kathleen
Kennedy.
Was it?
She's all over this list, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, but more power to her.
You can't bet 1,000 all the time.
No.
Shooting fireworks.
No. Oh, Stand By Me.
Yes. Another great.
Another Corey movie.
I also had Lost Boys on my list, and I took it off because I was like, damn, I got like 3 Corey Feldman movies.
No, man, I would. Yeah, well, Lost Boys. I mean, I got lost. I would have
him and Kathleen own the 80s.
Yeah.
That's what this is, bro. Like
Kathleen's greatest hits.
He produced a lot of the movies in our childhood, man.
Yeah, this is probably another one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, mine too.
So and this has Kiefer Sutherland too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Rest in peace, River Phoenix.
Yeah, young River Phoenix.
Will Wheaton.
Mm-hmm.
And what's his name? What's the other one?
From Sliders.
He's
Yeah,
got his
from Fighters.
he got that with that Pictionary show now.
He used to be married to Rebecca Romaine, right? That guy. What's his
Yes.
name?
Made everybody scared of leeches.
Yes.
Yeah,
I always had a fear of leeches going into Lake because
Leeches.
of this movie.
good. It is good.
Oh, Jerry O'Connell.
Jerry O'Connell. Yeah, that's remarkable. Is he
Thank
married
you,
to her now, or?
Oh, he's still married to her.
Yeah, that's her.
Is he?
Wow.
Yeah, because she was married to her baby daddy is John Stamos.
Stamos, yeah.
Yeah. Corey Feldman, man.
She's on Strange New Worlds, isn't she? Yes.
She's Mystique. She'll always be my Mystique.
Uh
God, it's such a great movie.
Robert Reiner, yeah. Rest in peace, Robert Reiner.
Story.
all right, and your last movie.
Oh, of course.
Beetlejuice.
Excellent.
I had a hard time figuring out this one. I also had The Burbs.
Tom Hanks.
I went and saw that at the theater so many times.
This one?
No, this and The Burbs. I loved The Burbs.
Yeah. I also had Princess Bride on my list.
Oh, fuck. Princess Bride, dude.
So I finally just chose Beetlejuice. This is another fantastic Michael Keaton, Tim Burton movie. You can't go wrong with Beetlejuice.
No.
I'm the ghost with the most.
Young Winona Ryder.
Gina Davis.
Yep. Alec Baldwin. God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think your other
Winona Ryder
mention was Monster Squad.
Oh, Monster Squad, yeah.
Yeah, Monster Squad.
Man's got nerds.
That one couldn't make my list. That almost made my list too.
Yeah,
Monster
there was
Squad.
just that's why I said it should have been a top 10. There's so many good 80s movies.
Dude, yeah. I would have had Fright Night. I would have thrown Fright Night in there.
Fright Night? Yeah.
Yeah. I love this movie. I can't wait for the sequel.
Oh.
I'm the ghost with the most.
Sorry about that. Production is a little slow.
It's a very creative movie.
Fuck.
Very creative. Like the concept itself is freaking genius.
I
And
love
just
that
Tim
one.
Burton's style is just like
He's like,
perfect.
Kids, come here. Yeah.
That's like
Everything works. Everything
was-
works about this. The acting.
was
Oh my
Edward-
god.
yeah, was Edward Scissorhands in the 80s or was that 90s?
Yeah, 80s.
No,
80s.
no, that was 92.
Oh, 92, huh?
'Cause that was another great movie.
Or maybe 91.
It's
I think that was before Returns.
It's showtime.
Right before.
like I've seen these, like everybody's list. I've seen I've seen the movies hundreds of times. I could quote fucking all these movies, man.
These are the
Yeah,
movies that
weirdo list.
defined our childhoods.
Yeah.
Man. These,
Yeah, dude. Fuck
Don't
it.
worry. I made my weirdo list a little bit.
VHS
Did
too,
you?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll just
Creep.
film.
Creep show.
I'm a film nerd.
Oh,
Yeah,
I would have had
I'm
my
nerd.
little accident.
I love it. All right. Who's next? Little
Here we
movie perp.
Evil Dead.
Excellent movie.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Evil Dead. I think Evil Dead's I think what makes Evil Dead so special is the idea that most horror films are from the perspective of the victim, usually, a
Mhm.
person running away from the slasher, and Evil Dead is like one that just you feel it that is from the perspective of the demons, right? And if you look at like the back history, like sort of the making up, you'll see that Sam Raimi always said, "Oh, I love torturing Bruce." I love fan theories that it's a remake until like the 30-minute mark, and then you could transition. I actually have a video
Oh,
where
really?
you could transition.
Yeah, dude.
between,
Yeah.
yeah,
'Cause
where you could transition between 1 and 2, and then the rest of the movie is the actual 2.
The best
Correct.
part of number 2 is when he jukes that deer.
Yeah, yeah. I love Evil Dead. It's special. No, and there's so many copycats, but no one could do this style. Like there's still like everyone copycats the idea of going to a cabin, maybe demons and stuff like that. Even the gore, but no one ever mimics the styles. That's why there's only one Sam Raimi.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And he still directed the greatest Spider-Man movie ever. The second one.
Greatest Doctor Strange
Ooh,
movie.
Near Dark.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love Near Dark.
Finger licking good, bro.
Everyone goes for Lost Boys. I'm the kid in the corner that says Near Dark, Near Dark.
Catherine
'Cause
Bigelow.
I
bro.
freaking love Near Dark. Yeah, Catherine Bigelow.
Oscar-winning
I think-
Catherine Bigelow.
Yep. You could
Mhm.
see all the talent in this one movie,
yep.
which is fantastic. Even the set piece. This has one of the most suspenseful that turns into disturbing horror set pieces, where it's the vampires going to the bar and just like psychologically messing with these people before taking them out. And it was so brutal and suspenseful that you could almost feel like this lady knows how to build suspense, like out of dialogue, out of anything. That scene right there, which you can sort of see.
Yeah.
So you can see a little bit of the Hurt Locker in there,
right?
With how she builds a scene in her set pieces, and she still delivers on the action too. I love this movie. I think it's like the original Twilight in a way, because in the end of the day, it is a romance, you know,
it is.
With all this stuff going on.
And even the little kid that guy was around so much in the 80s, but remember when he wants to turn the little girl.
Yeah.
He
wants a little girl of his own because he's he's sad that he has to stay in that age. It played with the vampirism stuff very well. It was just fun.
And
Drake.
Yeah.
Hey Drake.
What happened?
No, and it shows you, it's like, because she was married to James Cameron, and if you look at all these actors,
she was.
Yeah, if you look at all these actors, they're all from the James Cameron school, because he uses his actors all the time.
Cameron wrote for her Strange Days.
Right. And that's Vasquez,
which I think
right
to this day, I think that's her masterpiece. I love Strange Days.
Strange Days is amazing.
Because that chick in the middle is Vasquez. And that's the mom in Terminator 2.
Oh, that is?
Yeah.
That's the Terminator cast, yeah.
Yes, that's the mom in Terminator 2. And that's
right. I mean, Aliens cast.
Yeah, that's Vasquez. That's the mom in Terminator 2, and she gets blown up in Lethal Weapon 2 when
Hamilton?
No, that's not Linda. She has a Jewish last name, but she's been around, bro. Like she was in Titanic. Like, again, James Cameron uses all these people. And she was blown up in Lethal Weapon 2 when the South African guys kill all the cops, and she's in the pool about to jump off the pool, off the diving board, and boom.
Oh yeah. She's one of the cops in too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's actually got rich. Well, this is a side note, but she had big boobs, so she made her own bra line. It made there it is right there, Jeanette Goldstein. Yeah, that's Jeanette Goldstein. Yeah, she made her. Whatever. But hey, they were rolling around in a Winnebago with in daytime, bro, with the sun blocked out. This fucking movie's dope, bro. It's a great pick, man.
No, I have to watch this weekend.
Oh, dude,
same.
I don't know. Dude, man,
I've never seen this, and I'm a huge fan of vampire films.
Bro, this motherfucker's good, bro.
Really?
It's good.
Yeah, this one's really good.
It
bombed too. It bombed in the box office. So,
but do you think it carries cult classic name?
Oh yeah. I think so. I think a lot of people. There's a lot of little references. Like it filmed that desert sort of Midwestern feel. Like it has a Western feel. Like it's all over the place, which is great too. It's a crazy movie. I love it. I think for sure this is, because it also, one of the things you're going to notice is that a lot of the picks, like they don't really, you don't think of them when you think of 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So there's a lot of, like, this one you don't think, it doesn't have that that look. It almost feels 90s almost. And I think this is 87. Same year as Lost Boys. I think Lost Boys killed it actually.
Yeah, same year as Aliens. 87.
No, Aliens was
86.
86. Yeah.
Okay.
Predator was 87.
Oh, yeah.
Game over, man.
All right. This makes me want to do a part 2 to the 80s next week.
Bro.
Little Mermaid, number 3.
Little Mermaid.
Why not? My favorite Disney movie.
Yep.
Why not?
This is my favorite Disney movie. This is I remember seeing this in the theater as a kid. I loved it. I thought Ursula was creepy, like the little minions that she had. Those little things creeped me out. I was haunted by those. Yeah, those little eel things.
Yeah.
I think this movie is very important. I think this is what kickstarted the Disney Renaissance. In my opinion, I haven't, like, when Walt passed away, I didn't like any of the 70s stuff. I didn't like any mostly of the 80s stuff until this movie. And once this movie, no, actually I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. I apologize. I have not seen that one. I hear that one's good, to be fair. But this one, I think this needs more credit, because this jump started everything. It was after this, it was all the bangers, Aladdin, Lion King, all started from this.
Was this movie before Aladdin, Lion King?
Yes.
This is where they found their North Star, right? This is where Disney said, we're going to get fables, we're going to get older stories, and we're going to like really like hone in on that a little more.
And the come on, man, the soundtrack, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, yeah, "Kiss the Girl's" one of the probably the greatest love ballad Disney's ever done. Suck it, Can You Feel the Love? Yeah.
What did Disney do before this? Was it
I don't remember.
Jungle Book?
Jungle
Book. I guess that was okay. I personally didn't connect with it, but I know a lot of people like Robin Hood and stuff like that. And
Robin Hood, yeah,
and Fox and the Hound. I didn't dig any of those. I didn't dig any.
They were all kind of flops before this came out, though.
Yeah, this was fantastic.
When did 101
this holds
Dalmatians come out?
I didn't like that one either.
I didn't. Yeah, dude.
Cruella was cool though. I will give you.
That's why that's a good take, dude. Because I think man. Because when this came out and everything came out after it just
opened everything up. This is 90. It opened up the 90s. This birthed the 90s.
Rescue was down under.
I didn't like that one. I didn't like that one either.
What?
It didn't hit me. Yeah,
no,
didn't hit me like this.
That one was dope. No, man, dude.
Aladdin was the next movie they did after this.
Was it? I think so, right? Either that or Beauty and the Beast. I forget.
Yeah, and then those were all bangers.
Yeah. And then Lion King, and that it was over after Lion King. It was like that. That's when they could do whatever they they could do whatever they want. They were like the Pixar, you know.
I mean, in
the mid-2000s.
movie, I mean, it was a different time back then, but I mean, you can be a little dude my age in '89 and love this movie. Like, I mean, it wasn't, you know what I mean? It was different back then. Yeah. Everybody loved it.
And it's so good. It's so good that the live action remake is even pretty good.
Still haven't seen it.
You didn't like Snow White or Pinocchio or?
Those were like the 60s.
I did like Cinderella, the Kenneth Branagh one. I thought that was fine. In the first
Snow White came out in the 50s.
Yeah.
All right, Little Perps, next choice.
All right, John Woo's
The Killer.
John Woo.
Never seen this.
Oh, this is a classic. This has like some of the best action scenes ever. It inspired a whole generation of just slow-mo, like The Matrix, all that stuff. I think John Woo inspired that.
John Woo is great.
I think John Woo like makes the best action sequences in my personal, like I connect mostly to his. I love his idea, how he uses it's almost like musical numbers, like the way he uses slow motion and all that. It feels more like a dance than like a gritty, gritty like fight scene.
Face Off, right?
Yeah, he did Face Off. That's his best American film. But back in Hong Kong, he was doing some amazing stuff. It got to the point where people would steal his storyboards and use them in other movies. So he stopped using storyboards. He would have to come up with the action scenes on set right on the time without using storyboards. So the man's a genius. Also, the way he blended in melodrama, like he was doing just the complete opposite of what American action movies were doing over here, where it's like big, strong guys kicking ass everywhere. Like this is movies about guys that need each other, guys that cry in front of each other. Like it was a whole different type of feeling for the movie in the films. And on top of that, just the beautiful, I'll even speed it up so we could go fast. The beautiful action choreography is what hits. On top of that, it's very brutal. Like it's about a hitman that accidentally blinds this woman and then wants to take care of her and gets into her life without her knowing, because she's blind, that he's the one that blinded her. It's a very, very brutal movie, but just a beautiful movie when it comes to the violence. Very inspirational. You'll see a lot of Matrix stuff in there, I think. In my opinion.
So you like this better than Hard Boiled?
No, Hard Boiled is my favorite John Woo movie. But this movie is, I think, a lot of people think this is John Woo's masterpiece. And I think it's definitely like the game changer. A lot of people cite Better Tomorrow and maybe a Better Tomorrow 2, the Shootout Better Tomorrow 2 but for me, this is John Woo's true like birth of like everything coming together and him truly having a voice that stood out, and a voice that was mimicked and copied.
And he made Chow Yun Fat a star.
Yes, he made Chow Yun Fat a star. Chow Yun Fat was doing a bunch of movies in the 80s too. I've seen a couple horror films and stuff like that, but he definitely, like, when he hit up John Woo and then in general Ringo Lam, other directors as well. Chow Yun Fat, but John Woo was definitely like the guy. Like, again, he films everything like their dances almost. It's like a beautiful choreography, and he's not just choreographing the action. Like, there's like camera movements, all that stuff that I think even like Michael Bay's inspired by. He was doing a lot of crazy stuff. And then, not my number one movie. We're gonna go to the next one.
Tetsuo the Iron Man.
Yeah, this movie is that, man. All my stuff came from '89. Look at that. Jesus.
Pretty much 90.
Yeah, pretty much 90. So this movie is amazing. It's like a Lynchian meets Cronenberg meets like one of those Japanese like Power Rangers. I don't know how else to describe it.
Guyver.
But yeah, Guyver. It's an absolutely insane movie, but it's a very and like I said, a lot of my movies, they seem to have given birth to the 90s. And I think this one, the soundtrack, I think Trent Reznor said it inspired him to do Nine Inch Nails. So the soundtrack is very like modern.
I was going to say, it looks like the Tool video for Sober.
Yeah, one of the things I love about this movie is that it's definitely filmed like an art house movie, but it's very coherent. And because of that, you get this really cool, like brutal, like sense of body horror that's going on here. But at the same time, it's all filmed in a very unconventional way. And I mentioned how Evil Dead is from that perspective. I think this gives a perspective of like your body losing control, your mind losing control. And it does it in a very surreal, visceral way that it's just it's modern. That's the only way to describe it. It's just super modern, super awesome. I love this movie. I love the style, and yeah, I think it's definitely one of the best of the 80s for sure.
Nice.
No repeat movies so far.
Not yet.
Right.
Kyle's list.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future, Kyle.
Of course. Kyle,
you're muted.
This is my number one.
Oh, these guys.
Hey, I did them in order. I did them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're in order.
Good job, Brucifer.
You really shit the bed on this.
God damn.
But we already talked about it. It's all right. I'll go with number 5. It's cool. We'll pretend. We already discussed it. We all know how epic this movie is. There's no sense in doing it again.
It's a perfect film.
All right.
Princess Bride. Number 2, but it's number 4. I went with The Princess Bride because this is just.
Yeah.
My wife and I finally got our son to watch this movie.
Oh, did you like it?
Yeah. The movie's got everything in it.
Yeah.
Love. True love. I mean, it's got everything in it.
Adventure.
It does. Sword fighting. It's
comedy.
And we all know Kyle loves to do sword fighting.
Swamp rats.
I think what makes it really special is that it's both sincere and cynical at the same time, which you can't say that about any other movie, right? Where there's something genuine, yet it's clearly making fun of itself, and it's clearly not taking it serious, and that's fantastic.
Fred Savage, man, come on, who doesn't have love for Fred Savage?
Andre the Giant.
Yeah, Billy Crystal, right? When they go into the into that house,
he's Miracle Man.
Yeah, and that guy, whatever his name is,
liar.
It's funny. I just saw him on the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Oh, he's still going?
Yeah.
And Fright Night, bro. So something Sarandon. He was married to Susan Sarandon.
Him?
Yeah. I can't think of his name, but I know his last name is Sarandon.
As you wish.
Great movie.
Everything about this is great too. It's just
fuck yeah.
But it's great. So that was actually my number 2, but it's all right. Number 4, I guess.
You take what you can.
And you don't pitch a fit. Oh, Flight of the Navigator.
Dude,
Flight of the Navigator.
One of the second best time travel movies there is. and a young Sarah Jessica Parker.
Why do I know? Like I feel like I've seen this movie.
Because it's epic.
It is.
Is that Sean Penn?
No.
No.
But I mean, how you mean you made it through the 80s without seeing Flight of the Navigator?
I think so, bro. Because I'm thinking the other movie when they go up into space. I think River Phoenix is in that too.
Space Camp?
It's 3 kids. They build
when they build a machine, the time machine. I mean, spaceship.
Yeah,
the little alien.
Yeah, and then the big green alien, the big
Navigator.
And he never recovered. He
Navigator
was arrested for armed robbery with the prison.
Explorers. Yeah, Explorers.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vince.
Dude, and that is one of the coolest ships you could look at that. Like that's
Yeah, I've seen this, dude. Because I remember the ship.
Where to, Navigator?
Oh, they're doing a Criterion 4K of this in August.
What? They still do Criterion, man?
According to Degrassi.
He's pretty spot on with his stuff.
Okay. They go to the future because, dude, this is awesome.
Alien Jim.
Yeah, I've seen this, man.
Everybody's seen this.
Yeah, bro. But I think
fireworks, so he knows where he is.
Yeah, I don't know if I watched it a lot as a kid, but it might have creeped me. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you can't miss this one.
Yeah, I knew I recognized the kid. Yeah, oh, it's the Disney movie.
Yeah,
probably produced by Kennedy, huh?
It is.
No. Of course.
The Lost Boys.
Of course.
This inspired me to make my first crappy novel as a kid when I thought I could actually be an author, and when I realized that I actually couldn't.
One of the best soundtracks ever, bro.
I still believe.
Yeah.
Got comics in it. That place would be great if it wasn't for all the damn vampires. I mean,
the comic store was awesome.
Yeah.
You can't miss this one with this one.
Jamie Gertz, man.
I did not want to eat Chinese food after seeing this movie.
No.
For the longest time.
Maggots.
And this is what is you'll never grow old, Michael, and you'll never die, but you must feed. Is this Richard Donner, right? Richard Donner?
No, Joel Schumacher. Batman and Robin.
Joel Schumacher.
God, now I'm gonna watch this tonight to go to sleep.
Produced by
one of the best vampires.
Good double feature with Near Dark.
This is a top 5 vampire movie ever, bro. Come on.
You drank Michael's blood.
Yeah. You're dead, Michael. We're dead, Michael. What'd you do to my dog, Michael?
R.I.P. Corey Haim.
Yeah, bro. And Corey Feldman, the horror stories I've heard, I hope they're not true with him and Charlie Sheen, bro. But we won't. Let's not do that.
Yep.
Oh God.
Yep.
Let's not do that, bro. Or no, to Corey Haim, because I dude, first saw Charlie Sheen on the streets.
Oh shit. The stream was taken down.
Damn Lost Boys.
Our stream was?
Yeah.
Was it?
For what?
Copyright.
Copyright.
Oh.
Then yes, never mind. My number 5 was Ferris Bueller's Day Off, because who didn't want to have an epic day off like that?
Yeah, this movie was amazing.
Can you start the stream up again without without the trailers?
Sure. All right.
I mean, all these trailers are on YouTube already, so I don't know.
Yeah. So I'll just start up a new stream. All right. I'll send you guys the link.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna head out, Bruce, if that's okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I'm probably cutting.
It was awesome talking.
Damn. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I was gonna wait for this to finish.
Maybe you should just let it roll into the
policy violations.
Damn it. Sorry, Bruce. Hey, it was a fun stream though. Until then.
Fuck yeah, man.